it is incorrect to say that Indian tea is being returned from foreign destinations. That is not correct information. The article actually that you are talking about has to do with pesticide compliance of Indian teas. And it is a fallout of some issues that have happened between local traders and the production community. In India, we have a law which is the Food Safety Law, FSSAI, and all food products produced in India need to comply to FSSAI norms. There have been some questions regarding some teas produced and sold in the country, and it is the local traders body, the Federation of All India Traders, that have raised the issue of compliance of tea to national norms. So some reporters have questioned me and asked me how this is impacting the export market. And what we have basically told them is that the pesticide MRL issue is becoming a deeper and a larger issue worldwide because tea is looked upon as a food item, and food safety is extremely important to governments and consumers worldwide. Unfortunately, the EU, European Union, keeps putting more and more stringent measures for pesticide compliance in the EU. And even the testing measure in the EU is they test for the dry leaf, which is not what we eat. They do not test for the brew that we drink, which is actually completely incorrect. So, there is such a fear among consumers worldwide now about health that I think food laboratories and a section of NGOs are capitalizing on that fear to encourage Western governments to set more and more stringent food testing and MRLs. And of course, our exports are getting impacted due to that because many countries are trying to copy the European measures and introduce stringent measures even in their own countries. This includes also bulk markets in CIS and Middle East. So that
Right.
is what we have been trying to say, that pesticides is becoming a big issue. And the Indian tea production and export community need to enter into a much greater disciplines of adherence to international laws and testing to ensure that our teas are compliant and we can capture greater markets, extremely reachable target of $1 billion of tea export, which we can well achieve, particularly given the Sri Lankan situation, as has been mentioned in that article. But to
Hmm.
do so, we need to make sure that our teas are and are perceived as being internationally compliant. So that is what the article should have stated. What
Right.
they have
Right.
stated is Indian teas are being returned, which is incorrect. Due to the economic fallout, the non-application of fertilizers in Sri Lanka, and their other economic problems, it seems that the Sri Lankan tea crop for the year will be maybe 30, 40 million kilos less than normal, which is some 10-15% of their crop. And due to this, the Sri Lankan prices also had gone up a lot. Of course, it's coming down now, but it had gone up to really high levels. And we have seen that a lot of demand for Orthodox teas, particularly, has come towards India, both for North Indian and for South Indian teas. So this is something our exporters are already capitalizing on. It is already reflected in much higher prices for Orthodox teas in the last 3 or 4 auctions, vis-a-vis the prices last year. And we should definitely be able to capitalize and capture larger market share and increase our exports. And a lot of the current exports we are gaining is in Iran, which is our one of our major importing countries. And I think we have an opportunity to extend this into many other markets. And it is in this context that we always say that food safety and MRL compliance will be very important. Although we fully encourage Government of India to lobby with the European Union to rationalize and make the MRL laws more realistic.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.